I think the best parts of these games is...
So wait, we waited an entire hour outside of that court?
Yeah, time flows differently. So this is a courtroom.
Shifty.
I didn't do it! The Supreme Court of Shikuquaza. No court in the land has more power. I don't much like the look of these people sitting in the public gallery. They don't have faces. Lots of military and other uniforms in there. The powers that have demanded that this be a secret trial.
A secret trial?
A trial that's closed to ordinary members of the public. Only military and government officials may attend.
What? But why?
Because fuck you. It'll become clear in time. But for now, you needed to concentrate, Ryunosuke. It's about to begin. Alright, what do you look like? Of course. Oh, okay, that's different.
You look fun.
The court will now hear the trial of Ryunosuke Naruto.
The prosecution is ready, Your Excellency.
As is of the defense.
Before we begin, there is one point of order I would like to confirm. Yesterday evening, the defense made a last-minute request for a change of advocate. That's correct, Your Excellency. I made the request myself. Normal procedures for the defendant's advocacy to be decided 2 days prior to trial. As this is an unusual circumstance, I am obliged to ask for final confirmation now. Who advocates for the defendant in this trial? This is it. This must be the question. Who's going to defend me? That's the question the professor meant. But then, if I say I do, then I'll be married. I need to answer quickly. What should I do? Yeah.
Are you gonna wait a second? I'd say wait and see.
I'm already waiting and seeing. Oh, can I?
You can choose.
I can save scum this bitch up in here. It's probably not going to be anything. It's the first decision of the game. Kazuma is the lawyer here. I can't defend myself. If I said I do, it would be tantamount to lying. And I've been accused of murder, for goodness' sake. This is no time for lies. What is this pose I'm doing? But if I don't say I'll defend myself now, things could end very badly for my friend. Your Excellency, no confirmation is needed. As I'm standing here beside the defendant, I hope it's clear who will advocate for his defense. Apparently, yes.
You mean...
What is the meaning of this unruly outburst? I would like to inform the court that I, Ryusuke Naruto, will be defending myself. Yo. What? What are you playing at, Ryunosuke? Professor Mikutoba told me everything just now before the trial. You don't even have any of the what? Oh, I keep getting them fucking. I keep getting them mixed up. You do what? He said that your dreams of studying abroad would be dashed if you were to lose. Okay. I mean, you would be. I mean, if whatever. I want. You're my friend. I don't want you to go to fucking prison. Like you know even do you even know what you're being accused of here? Ryusuke.
It means you don't have faith in me.
I will now hate you forever. You think I won't be able to get you off? No, I think you'll really be able to get me off. Kazuma just puts a hand on his cheek. It's not like that, really. It's just that, well, on the off chance that things don't go well for me, I couldn't bear to be the reason that you... Yeah, whatever. I hate you now. I knew that's how you'd feel, which is why I decided not to tell you. Professor Mikutoba shouldn't have stuck his nose in my butt. He should have stuck it somewhere else. Very well. The court hereby recognizes the defendant's desire to advocate for himself in today's trial.
Well, well. Does the accused admit defeat already? Renouncing his own counsel, really?
He did the thing. Make no mistake, counsel. This merely shows that the defendant's innocence is so apparent he's confident he can speak for himself. In the back of his mind, shit. Isn't that so?
That's what he looks like. Shit. What have I done?
The animation in this game are top-notch, honestly. I can't believe this is a 3DS game. Exactly what I wasn't thinking. I'm not confident at all. Blech. In fact, my mind's a complete blank. I realize you're in charge now, but still, try not to look so bewildered.
Well, for a mere university student to be brought before the Supreme Court. You must have perpetuated a most heinous crime indeed.
Shut the fuck up! As you are no doubt aware, this is the Supreme Court of blah 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 of Japan. Accordingly, the very highest standards of conduct are expected of all present. Do I make myself clear, Defendant Naruto? Yes, Your Excellency! It is therefore my duty to assess your competence for the task you have undertaken. My competence? What does that mean? He's questioning your ability to do the job. Well, he can't be questioning it more than I am. So let's start with the very simplest of questions. Yeah. Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case. Well, that's easy enough. I've heard his name more times than I care to remember. But, wait. I'm so nervous, I can't even remember that. What was it again? Ryunosuke. I hate you now. Let me guess. Your mind's gone blank? Like your entire existence had not even existed before this trial? You know me so well. All the relevant information for this case can be found in the court record. But I can't even find that! Ah, you idiot. You press it, you find it with the R button. It's simple. You can access the court record with a press of R. Cosmo, what the fuck are you talking about?
We are a video game.
We're in a video game, Naruto. Naruto-kun. If you find you've forgotten something, just consulted that. It's all in there. I just have to press R for the court record? Alright, there's no time to lose. Literally wants me to press it. This is the list of evidence you've collected. But there's no dead body in here! Now we'll try switching to people instead with R. Of course! You'll find details about the victim here. When you're done, just press B to go back. So remember, everything to do with the current case can be found in the court record. Okay. Obviously, it's,
Wilson?
A professor? You are the corpse? But then, how did he give me advice in the... It was a spirit. Now, you'd better not keep His Excellency waiting any longer. Go on. I believe in you. Find the victim in the people section of the court record, then press X to present. Try it now. Yes! Yes! The victim was none other than Kazuma Asugi. What the fuck is wrong?
Why did you do that one? Just for fun?
What?
Oh, sorry. Forgot you had a cord there.
Why is that pompous-looking boy with the billowing headband still there, standing next to you?
Oops. Oops doesn't do that justice. No, not content with having killed Dr. Wilson, now you're claiming my murder as well? I haven't killed anyone! Then concentrate. And actually read the court record before you answer. Alright, we're gonna give you like 4 more tries. You are not instilling the court with much confidence here.
Did you choose that for this reason?
I'm just fucking around. Find the victim in the people's... the section of the court record, then press X to present. Try it now. Yes! Yeah!
Are you doing that?
The victim was none other than Takatsushi Aiuchi. Then And who's the uptight, respectable top-knot standing on the opposite?
Who's a disrespectable top knot?
Sorry, for some reason that just came out, even though I know it's wrong.
Perhaps you're unaware that I'm a master of the ancient no-style sword art. That's why I have a fan instead. A pathetic little child like you would be sliced to pieces before you even came close to taking my life.
I would provoke that proud Edo spirit. He would draw his blade on you. I thought courtroom sparring was supposed to be done with words. Alright. Enough of this shit. It was Wilson! Dr. John H. Wilson. What the fuck is this automatopoeia you're saying?
Tush! Ha ha! Those are natural sounds that every human makes. Well, at least you can remember the name of an esteemed member of your own university.
Ah, wait, sorry, I said the wrong name. Dr. Wilson was a visiting professor from England, invited to UMay University 3 years ago. Indeed, which is the reason why this case has such profound implications. The British Empire is at present our country's most valuable foreign ally. America! And as most of you will be aware, we have just signed a new treaty together after lengthy negotiations.
Negotiations.
There can't be anyone who hasn't heard of the Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation.
And yet, despite these delicate circumstances, the blood of an Englishman has been spilt on our soil. You two are both undergraduates at the Imperial UMay University, are you not? Murdering a professor from that very institution that provides your education. Have you no honor?
Ugh. But I didn't do it.
So we're gonna find out like an Englishman did it, right?
Yeah.
So the very first person that's not Japanese that shows up, they're definitely the murderer. This case is coming under great scrutiny from our allies on the other side of the world. The court therefore wishes for a speedy resolution to this matter. In other words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting England's policymakers. Yes, actually. And you're convenient and expendable scapegoat to blame for this crime. So that's why this trial has these unusual peculiarities, is it? Exactly. I mean, you pronounced it way wrong, but yes. Our government needs to convict someone as quickly as possible. All because the victim was an Englishman. Yes, Dr. Wilson was an Englishman. But nationalities and treaties won't make any difference for me here. The fact is, I was there at the scene of the crime. Oh dear, look at the time. I better be going. Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a little longer. He can't be the killer, because they've already done that twist in a Ace Attorney game.
That your best friend is.
Yeah. They've done that twist. I was about to say, like, they're setting this up because he was also at the murder scene then. I was like, wait a second, is he the murderer? Then I was like, no. They've already done that.
They did it again.
They did it again.
No, this time you find out it was the other lawyer.
It actually was us.
Huh?
It actually was us.
Oh.
We actually did it. The British Empire. Wow, it's incredible to think. Wait. I've seen that man at university. I'm sure he's a visiting professor from Great Britain. He's white! I obviously know him! I don't know his name, but still, I should go and say hello. So I went over to the professor's table. And I introduced myself to Dr. Wilson. Hey, shut the fuck up. No flashbacks in the courtroom, please. Let me pose my next question to you, Defendant Naruto. Yes, Your Excellency. How did this professor of medicine, Dr. John H. Wilson, lose his life? State before the court the cause of death. The cause of death? Well, obviously, that was, Inosuke. Remember that in court, every assertion must be backed up by evidence. By evidence? But how?
I just fucking told
Are you a fucking moron? Find the piece of evidence that shows the professor's cause of death and select present. Do it now.
Just do that.
Now I could fuck around. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my god. Single bullet fired at close range. Fatal hemorrhage. Oh no, he had butt blood. Fatal hemorrhage from pectoral ballistic
It couldn't have been
trauma.
me. It was a bullet that killed him. We're Japanese. We only use swords.
We don't have bullets. We have swords. I think they would have had. Hold on.
No, they
Hold on. I'm getting confused with Ghost of Tsushima. I don't remember if they actually did have guns or not at this point in history.
Mm-mm.
I think they might have because the Dutch. I remember that whole thing about the Dutch coming over and they get a trade, but only in like a specific city.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Bullet did not pass through the body. Yeah, that's another thing that I'm looking forward to this game, but I'm also like questioning it because like the thing with the later entries in the series is that they're not as original. There's a lot of cases in 6 that are in particular that like remind me of cases from the earlier games. So I don't know. I don't know anything about the stuff in this game, so we'll see if it's like that as well. Well, as you can see here, I can read between 2 pieces of paper at the same time. According to this document, the victim suffered hemorrhagic death due to gunshot trauma. Learn to read, you imbecile! That's the post-mortem report, I take it? It's an autopsy report, yes. That's right, the autopsy report. I'm not calling it that. In the West, a doctor dissects corpses to identify the cause of death in an autopsy. Yeah, when we here in the civilized East would never do such a thing, though. That's disgusting. A police officer merely inspects the body and draws conclusions that way. Much more sophisticated. Oh! As long as I'm not going to be tested on any of this later. This is a so-called photographic print of the scene of the crime. You can clearly discern scorch marks around the bullet hole produced by the powder explosion. In other words, we should assume that the victim was shot at close range. Alright, I'm already invested. Hey, thank you, Counsel. It's been a while since I talked. Court will accept as modern scientific evidence in the courtroom this newfangled photograph thing. The photographic print of the victim has been entered in the court record. So that's a photographic print. Well, that's something I've never seen before. I'm Japanese. It's clearly superior to a drawing. The detail is incredible. Very well, I am satisfied with your answers. Let us start the trial. I praise Jesus, Your Excellency. So without further ado, in order to better apprise the court with the facts of the case, the prosecution hereby calls its first witness who was there at the scene of the crime when it happened. He was trying to do the sign of the cross, but he's got the spirit. He's got the right idea.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the... This is it then. I think I may have worked out what the professor had in mind. The professor? You mean Dr. Mikutaba? No, the other professor, Dr. Wilson. Clearly you're the defense lawyer today, not me, but that doesn't mean I can't help you out. I can still act as your assistant. Ah, of course. When he was speaking with me before, he simply said, Kazuma Asuyugi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. He really has been sticking his... What? I'm sorry, I was thrown off by how weird that sounds.
I know, I do know it's a Japanese idiom.
Maybe, but any help you can give me would be greatly appreciated, Kazuma. And I'll stick my oar in you next. What? Rein in that crazy look of bewilderment and control the old cold sweats. Only if you rein in that crazy headband and control the cold stares first.